Hey guys, today we are going to understand the concept of try, what it is, why we need it, and how we can implement it. Let's say you are building a search bar for a website or an app. You have a list of words car, cat, cob, top, to, and Tom. Now imagine you type C. So it should suggest car, cat, cob. If I type CA, it should narrow down to the car and cat. If I type cat, now just cat. The suggestions should shrink as you type more letters. Now, in order to implement it, one simple way is every time you type something, just loop through all the words. Check does the word start with the type letters? But this is very slow when your word list is very huge. So instead of checking all the words every time, we can build a tree-like structure using the characters of the words. This tree is called try, and here how it works. You start from the root, an empty node. For each word, you add its character one by one into the tree. If a character is already there, you try to reuse it. Now let's try to build the try for the following words. We start with the empty root node. This root node doesn't store any character, it simply acts as the starting point. Now the first word is car. The first letter of the car is C. Since the root has no child with C, we create a new node for the C under the root. Next we have A. The C doesn't have any child node with A, so we add a new child node for A under the C. Then comes R. The A node has no child with the R, so we add a node for R under the A. Now the next word is cat. Starting with C, we already have a node for C under the root, so we move to that particular node. Next is A. This already exists as a child of C, so we move to the A. Now we have T. This doesn't exist under the A, so we add a new child node for T. The third word is cob. Starting with C, it already exists under the root, so we move to it. Next is O. C doesn't have any child node with O, so we add a new child node for O. Then we have B. Since O has no child with B, we add a new node for B under the O. We will continue inserting the remaining words using the same logic. Start from the root, traverse through existing characters if they exist, create new nodes only when the character is not already present. This process helps build an efficient structure to store and retrieve the words based on their prefixes. Now, how does this help? Let's say user types C. So go to the C node, collect all the words in the subtree. Now further, user types A. So go deeper to A, collect words from there. This means you don't need to check all the words. You just walk the tree and fetch all the words below that point. This is much faster and scalable. So the key insight for this tree is the depth of the tree will be equal to the length of the longest word. You can even pre-compute and store all the possible words from any node for faster autocomplete. Search becomes very efficient. The time complexity would be order of length of prefix. Now let's look at how we can implement the try class in Java. Each try node will have three main attributes. First is the value, which will store the character for that node. Second is an array of size 26. 26 because we have to cover all the characters from A to Z. For example, if a node represents C and it has two children A and O, then the child node for A will be stored at the index 0. The child node for O will be stored at the index 14. This array allows quick access to the child nodes based on the character index. And the third one is Boolean. This flag is used to mark whether a complete word ends at this particular node or not. Now, why do we need this particular Boolean? Let's say we want to insert two words, CAT and CATR. They both share the same prefix CAT, but we need to distinguish them as separate words. So, at the node representing T, we set this particular Boolean as true for CAT, and at the node representing R, we again set this particular Boolean as true for CATR. This way, when we traverse the try, we can identify where valid words end. Now let's jump to the code part. First of all, we will create a try node class which will contain three attributes: character C, the try node array with size 26, and a boolean value. After that, we will create a try class which will contain three functions: insert a word, check if a word exists, check if a prefix exists, and we will also add a root value which will depict the starting point of our try tree. This root doesn't store any character. It's only the starting point of all the inserted words. Now let's focus on the insert function. To insert a word, we always start from the root of the trie. After that, we convert the word which has to be inserted into a character array so that we can process each character one by one. We calculate the index in the children array where this character should go. If it's A, then 0. If it's B, then 1, and so on. This ensures every letter maps to a unique index from 0 to 25. Now, if there is no existing node for this character in the children array, we create a new one. We create the new node and assign it at the character index. And because we have created a new node, then that node also have a value C. So C would be the value of that character which we are processing. Now whether node existed or we just created it, we have covered both the cases. So it's time to move to the child node to continue inserting the rest of the characters. After we insert all the characters, we mark the last node as the end of the valid word. This helps us later know which prefixes are complete words. So this is all about the insert function. Now let's focus on the search function. We use this method to check whether a complete word exists in the trie or not. So again we start at the root. For each character, we first get the corresponding index. If the node doesn't exist, word is not present, return false. Otherwise, keep moving through the tree. After processing all the characters, we check if the last node is marked as a word end. If yes, return true. Else, it's just a prefix, not a full word. So this is all about the search function. Now let's see the start with function, which checks whether any word in the trie starts with a given prefix. This function is useful for the features like autocomplete. Now the logic remains same as the search function, but we don't check is end of word at the end. We are just confirming that the path exists in the trie or not. If we have to provide the autocomplete functionality, then at the end we can just find all the words in the subtree and show it as the suggested words. Now let's see how we can implement this autocomplete feature. So this is the autocomplete function. This method is used to recursively find and collect all the words that start with a given prefix. So first, we have passed the prefix parameter, which is a string that user has typed so far in the search box. Node is the current trie node we are exploring. So the node which we end up at the time of checking the prefix, we pass that node to the autocomplete function. Suggested words is a list where we collect all the valid words that match the prefix. Now let's move to the code part. First we check if the current node marks the end of a valid word. If yes, we add the current prefix to the list of suggestions. This ensures we collect only complete words, not the partial ones. Now we loop through all the 26 letters of the alphabet from A to Z. We check each possible child node of the current node. If the child node at the index I is not null, it means a valid character exists at this position in the trie. We convert the current index back to a character, for example 0 to A, 1 to B, 25 to Z. After that, we recursively call the function for the child node and extend the prefix by adding a new character. This builds longer words step by step. The recursion continues until we have explored all the possible branches under the current prefix. Function performs a depth first traversal of the trie starting from a given node and collect all the complete words that start with a given prefix. It's perfect for building autocomplete features where you want to suggest possible completions for a user typed input. And that's how a trie helps in implementing efficient searches by prefix. It's perfect for search bars, autocomplete, spell checkers, word games. So it's time for building one for yourself to really understand how it works. If you have any question, just ask me in comments or join the Discord channel. Okay guys, take care, goodbye.